And what was even better about it was I dealt with customers that had a subprime credit. So they're like, oh, and we would get lists, right? And you're basically on a dialer, you're calling people, you're convincing them. They're like, oh, I talked to 10 different banks, nobody can help me. I'm like, well, what's the problem? It's like, oh, my debt to income ratio is messed up. Oh, okay. So I'm like, let me give you an opportunity. And I would basically do a debt consolidation loan to get their debt to income ratio in line, help get their credit up. And I would, these customers like, oh my gosh, like, how could you figure this out? And to me, it was like a game. And I was like, I'm saving people, I'm helping them fix their credit. And then I, started and I worked my way up, assistant manager. They opened up a branch in New Jersey. So where I was living in Pennsylvania, I basically was, I could be in New Jersey in 30 minutes, or I could be in the Lehigh Valley in 45 minutes, right? So I start at a branch in New Jersey, work my way up, become assistant manager, then become branch manager. Then an opportunity opened up in Pennsylvania, and they're like, look, it's the biggest branch in the country, but it's bottom of the barrel. You basically need to get in there and fire everybody and start over. And I'm like, all right, whatever you say. So they're obviously seeing something in me, and I'm just like, oh God. So I take the opportunity to go over there, and instead of firing everybody, I just start listening to them and selling all of their deals. And it was like a little mini Wall Street West, where it's like they take the application, put them on hold. I structure the deal real quick. I sell it. I get the credit card. I pass it back to them. They're off to die. So I'm just like, then the next one's putting their hand up. They're like, I got someone, right? So essentially I kept everybody and I sold. So I was a producing manager and I led by example. And there would be times where I literally would stay in the office until 10 o'clock at night because we were waiting on like an underwriter. And being a national bank, we had underwriting out in Cali. So we have, it could be 9 o'clock out in Pennsylvania, but it's only 6. So we can get this deal done tonight. And, trying to keep the customers in the office to close the deals, to me, it was fun. So I ended up taking that branch that out of 638 was 633. And within a few months, we were within the top 5. And with the same people, mind you. And it was just like every other month after that, we were number 1 or number 2. And I was just like very competitive, and I just had to be the best.